You're standing in the grocery aisle holding a bag of spinach. The family size is $5. The single serving is $3.50. You know you can't finish the big one before it turns into green slime, so you buy the small one. You just paid a 40% markup for being alone. Then you go home to your one-bedroom apartment where you pay 100% of the rent, 100% of the electric bill, and 100% of the Netflix subscription. You look at your married friends who are splitting a mortgage and a Costco membership, and you realize you aren't just single. You're being financially penalized for it. My name is Max, and I spend way too much time thinking about the hidden math of modern living. If you're someone who feels like you're working twice as hard just to stay afloat because you don't have a second income to lean on, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. Look, here's the thing. The American dream was built on a two-player economy. According to data here in 2026, the singles tax, the extra cost of housing, healthcare, and utilities for solo dwellers, is nearly $10,000 a year. Let's do the real math. In most major cities, a one-bedroom apartment averages $1,900. A two-bedroom, $2,400. If you're single, you pay the full $1,900. If you're a couple in that two-bedroom, you're paying $1,200 each. That is a $700 monthly penalty, just for having your own front door. Over a year, that's $8,400 gone. Now you might be thinking, but Max, I value my peace and quiet. Trust me, I get it. But is that peace worth $8,400? Because here's what most people don't realize. That's not just $8,000. If you took that $700 a month and dropped it into a boring S&P 500 index fund, in 10 years, you'd have $115,000. You are literally burning a six-figure retirement fund for the privilege of not having someone else's dishes in the sink. This is where it gets really interesting. It's not just the bills, it's the psychology. When you're in a partnership, there's a built-in financial friction. You have to justify big purchases to someone else. When you're solo, there's no, "Are you sure we need that $200 espresso machine?" talk. We suffer from decision fatigue. Because you're managing 100% of the life logistics, oil changes, taxes, meal prep, your brain looks for convenience shortcuts. You order DoorDash because you're tired. You pay for the premium laundry service because you're overwhelmed. You are trading your future wealth for a bit of mental breathing room today because the system is exhausting for one person to navigate. Let's talk about the government for a second. The tax code is literally a love letter to married people. Between the standard deduction jump and the way tax brackets shift, a single person earning $100,000 often pays a higher effective rate than a married couple where one person earns $100,000 and the other earns nothing. And insurance? Look at your car insurance or health premiums. Married couples are statistically safer in the eyes of actuaries, so they get the discounts. You're viewed as a high-risk unit. You are subsidizing their stability. It's a silent, invisible drain on your net worth that happens every single month. So, what do? You can't just go out and get married for the tax breaks. Well, you could, but the divorce lawyer is way more expensive than the singles tax. You have to build a shadow household. 1. The bulk swap. Find 2 financial allies. Buy the 48-pack of toilet paper and the 10-pound bag of chicken at Costco together. Split it in the parking lot. It looks like a drug deal, but it saves you 30% on your grocery bill. 2. The shared service strategy. Stop paying for 5 different streaming services. Get a family plan with friends. 3. Strategic house hacking. This is the big one. If you can't stand roommates, look into a duplex play. Buy a property where you live in one half and the neighbor pays 80% of your mortgage. The math of being single in 2026 is rigged against you. But that doesn't mean you have to lose. It just means you have to be more intentional than everyone else. Stop performing the independent professional lifestyle if it's keeping you broke. Optimize the numbers, find your tribe, and stop letting the singles tax steal your retirement. Go look at your last 3 bank statements. Find one solo convenience cost and cut it this week. Stop watching. Go execute.